common budgeting mistakes to avoid. Okay, in order to have a long-term success or see a bigger progress from budgeting, you need to avoid this mistake. Number one, failure to track everything. When it comes to income, a lot of people don't track all money that comes in. A lot of money fly without being noticed. Like there are months where you get money that don't fit in neither of your income, or if you have multiple income that don't fit in any. Okay, you do not track or put down that income, it's going to go unnoticed, and it's going to affect when you're doing the subtraction of income minus your expenses. It's going to look like probably you did well this month, or you did exceptionally well when it comes to like, what's the word I'm looking for, when it comes to like managing your expenses, whereas you just did not allocate, or you did not record a particular income. It could be as little as 5K, it could be as little as 1K. Those kind of income, when they go unnoticed, your balance sheet starts to look awkward, or look like some people can notice that, okay, this is not balanced. Some people will be like, they did better than they did last year when it comes to saving, whereas you did not just, notice certain things. For example, this month I got bursary, 50K. Just imagine that naturally you don't have bursary as list of income, but guess what? You can have others, you can have bonus as list of income. So when you get things like bursary, or a relative unexpectedly send you money, because most of them don't, but a particular relative sends you money, you put it there. Or like in my case, okay, if my siblings ask my dad or talk to my dad and like, oh, that feeding money has finished, Daddy, please send us money. It's not going to send money to just my sister. It's going to send money to all his kids, because it's somehow sending just my sister 2K or 3K. It's going to send money to all of us. That money is going to my bonus. It's going to be recorded in my bonus, because I have to record that transaction. That's one way you are mistakenly budgeting wrongly. Number two, record expenses where it doesn't belong. There are some expenses that are considered necessary, and some that are considered not very necessary. Some people purposely do this, they cheat themselves pretending they record wants in needs. But you can also accidentally, mistakenly do this in situation where something doesn't quite fit into need, but you put it there in need. Like, you deciding to buy snacks would not fall into the food category, but you do not have what they call snack category. Now, it doesn't fall into dining out category either. So you'll be tempted to put it in the food category. When you do something like this, you are cheating, or you are mistakenly budgeting wrong. What you should do is have a other expenses. These are things that are not quite in the budget, but you cannot put anywhere other than other. And if you have other, you should have crucial, because there's a very big difference between other expenses and crucial. Other expenses, they do not fit into any of the other categories, but they are wants. So other means something different from crucial. Crucial is unexpected. It doesn't fit into any of the category or so, but in this case, it's actually important. You need to take care of it. Crucial could be medical bills. Maybe you fall sick, so you need to buy pills. If I say pill, you need to buy medication. That's a crucial. Or you need to iron your clothes. Maybe for a particular occasion that you did not plan, but you were going for this month. That's a crucial. It could be anything, literally anything that is crucial, okay, and you did not budget for. It's important to do these two things, so that when you are looking at your budget, you see, okay, I spent 4,000 on crucial. It's not something to really raise eyebrow at, unless your crucials are not really crucials and you're just saying they're crucials. But if you state, oh, I spent 2,000 on others, that's when you get to raise your eye, because others fall under one. They are not necessary. They're others, okay? They're not necessary, and you don't even plan for it. It's different between a want that you plan for and the ones that you did not plan for. Once you that you did not plan for is just impulse purchasing. Okay, once you plan for are not impulse purchasing because you plan for it, but they are not like prioritize. That's another mistake. You recording expenses where they're not supposed to be. Third is following some budgeting rule or following budgeting style that doesn't quite fit you. If you listen to the way I'm talking, you will know that my budgeting style doesn't fit the budgeting style that I preach about here. And the reason why I just talk about the normal regular budgeting style, I don't like to stress people. But if you look at my spreadsheet, I have a more flexible budgeting style. I have a more flexible spending habits. Instead of me to just have wants, everything is listed like categories, and automatically I know because I'm experienced with this, so I know what is want and I know what is need. So I don't need to categorize things like want, need, all the stuff. So you need to find what works for you. Don't just follow a budgeting style because someone says so. Don't follow zero budgeting style just because someone say it helps you save more. It's kind of really difficult, it's stressful. Unless you're in debt or you have a crazy financial goal, of course, do that. But if you have a normal goal, you don't need to go that crazy when it comes to saving. Or you decide to go and do the reverse budgeting. I honestly do not know how that works, but in theory, it doesn't even sound like something that's going to work. But if you see someone that have done reverse budgeting and it works and you want to test it out, no problem. Just try and test and know what fits you. Don't try and force something that doesn't work. Because if you do, it's not going to work. That's the number one. That's the first mistake you will make in budgeting. Trying to do something that doesn't work for you. Then number 4, not regularly improving every month. So in order to improve every month, what you need to do is after every month, you look at your summary. After you look at your summary, look at your transaction budgets, understand when you spend more on this category instead of you spend less, or try to understand why did I do that, what was that for, and try your best not to do that next month. But instead of that, you look at your spreadsheet and you at the end of the month, you look at your spreadsheet and you notice that, okay, you spent 1,000 naira extra and you're like, okay, it's just 1,000 naira. Next month, it's probably going to be 2,000 naira. And like that, if you keep ignoring that problem and not focusing on it or not taking care of it, you will notice that you keep spending more and more. Okay, that's it. There are more budgeting mistakes, but that's the one I wanted to focus on in this video.